Hi everyone, it's Helen here and thank you for joining me today. So I'm really excited about today's video because I get to share with you my brand new collection. It's called the Handbag and Gladrags collection, and I'm just really excited to show you everything here. So this is just 3 examples. I have some more examples to show you, but these are just the first 3 examples of what is in the new collection. So I don't know where to start, so let's clear the decks. I think I'm going to start with my favourite one. This is the first bag that I started work on when I was designing the collection. Now this here is a doctor's bag. It's kind of like a bowling bag, that sort of like frame bag, and it's absolutely ginormous. And when we open it up, we have the buckles and everything here you get in the die set to make this bag, and it takes just an A4 die cutting machine as well. And I will show you the papers in a moment. So this opens up and it's a huge box gift bag that you can use. This will look lovely on a shelf as well. So this is something that you're not going to want to throw away. You're going to want to keep this one if you receive a gift in this. Okay, and I've even put feet on the bottom, and there's going to be a tutorial for every single one of these bags as well. In my next live show I'm hoping to put together this bag, so I'm really excited about that. Okay, so that is, let's show you the doctor's bag die set. So you get 13 pieces, and it does all of the cutting, the score lines and all these extra bits here, so that you can get these lovely curved corners there, and the scoring's done in there too. You get the buckle, you get everything, even the faux zip feature which I've added to the back. I'm sorry if it's a bit of out of focus, and I just even love like how we've done the shaped top as well. So we've really tried to make it look like a real bag. Okay, so that is the doctor's bag, and that is it at its normal size. I say normal size. Okay, and don't worry, there will be tutorials coming up for this, but I have actually extended this die to make this super big one. It doesn't even fit on my in the screen. Look how big this is. Seriously, this is really big. I might have to kind of move my camera out a little bit so you can kind of see it a bit better. That is ginormous. So what I've done is I've just I've die cut 4 sides instead of 2 sides, and I've glued them together in a way so that they're joined up. So if you would like a tutorial on how to make this ginormous bag, do let me know down below in the comments. And again, this is huge. You could fit a jumper in here. If you're giving some clothes away as a gift, you're going to fit quite a bit in there. I wouldn't put anything too heavy in there. I have doubled up the handle. There's 2 layers of cardstock on the handle to give it a bit of strength. And then I've just used the Velcro as well. So that is how to make, well, not how to make, but that is an example of the same die but doubled up. Okay, let's move on. So now I'm going to quickly show you the papers that I have used for this. Okay, so I think I'm still okay. I think I'll just leave the camera as it is. I did move it up a bit. I'm going to leave it exactly where it is. I'm not going to fiddle. Okay, so this is the brand new designer card pack, and it's 300 GSM, so the cardstock really is really nice and thick, and it die cuts really well as well. It's 12 by 12, and you get 12 double-sided sheets, so you get 4 of each design. And on the back you have like the B side. So on the A side we have this lovely safari. On the other side we have the matching paper, and then we have this lovely burgundy tulip here. On the other side we have another geometric style pattern, And then underneath here we have this lovely sort of like daisy pattern. This is like blues, and then we have this lovely circle geometric pattern on the back, so you get 4 of those as well. So there's plenty in here to make your bags and your boxes, but my favorite one is definitely the safari print, definitely by far. Okay, so let's move that aside. So where should we go now? What should we do next? We'll do the suitcase die set. So this one is 12 dies, and this is again all of these you are going to be needing a large format die cutting machine, so that's something that's going to take A4. So here we have the first suitcase. I will be having a tutorial out for this one as well. There'll be tutorials for all of these die sets. Okay, so that is the suitcase. It's not completely finished off yet because I need to add my luggage tab. So I've used Velcro on these as well. And the suitcase opens up. There we go, so you can fit some lovely gifts in there, and then that also closes up as well. There we go. So as I said, I've already filmed a tutorial for this one, and that will be out in the next few days. Even if this die set, if any of these die sets are out of stock, if you're watching this, do make sure that you add your email address on the product page to be notified when it comes back in. You'll be notified as soon as that comes back in stock, so you can order it. Otherwise, if it's in stock, feel free to order it. So, and I'll still be releasing the tutorial even if it's out of stock, just so that it's out there for the people that have already bought them. So that is one of the problems. I don't really like to put tutorials out for things that people can't buy, because it's kind of like teasing, but then the people that have already bought it need to know how it goes together. So it's there, it's going to be out there, and I'm thinking that's the way I'm just going to move forward for these. Okay, so that was the brown one, and here we have a suitcase made from the safari paper, so it matches this bag here. We have a lovely luggage set now. How gorgeous do those look together? That is a really nice gift set. So again, that opens up just like the other one. And then I've also made one from daisy paper as well, so we've gone for like the blue theme here, and I've even added an extra clasp here. There we go. And I've also used the Velcro as well. Because it's double-sided paper, it's really nice on the inside too. And that looks really nice. I just really like this one as well. You can create so many different looks depending on what papers you use and how you decorate them. With this one, I've just used brown cardstock, and I've distressed it with some Tim Holtz ink. So that is the suitcase. And now moving on, we have the Cantilever Box Die Set. So this is kind of like a sewing box die set, sewing box style, and there's different ways that you can add the handles. So I've added, the handles come with holes in, so you can add them to the bottom here. Move it round, and you can open up the lids here. You can add treats in. And again, this opens up like so, so there is room in here. And you also get the die to make these little supports as well, so you can fit loads of goodies in there. So that is like the sewing box style. And then we also have the same die set, but I've made a toolbox. So I've just used some hunky dory adorable scoreable card, and I've ran across some stays on ink along the edges, and just distressed it with that to kind of give it like an oily, dirty, grimy feel to make this toolbox. And I've added the handle in the middle, so there's different ways that you can add the handle. Now this one opens up as well, so you can have it just like so, like that, and these even go tuck see if it tucks underneath as well. I mean the lids there, I wouldn't put anything heavy in there because they'll be upside down. If they did anything heavy, it might fall out, or you can seal it with a bit of tape, those little round dots as well. So I do need to cover that hole up. That hole needs to be there in case you need to add it to either side like I have with this one, but I will be covering that hole. So let's have a look at the die set for this one. So this is the Cantilever Box Die Set. Here it is. So you get 21 dies in this one because you've got all of these little extra ones here. So I have tried this on my standard platform, on my standard big shot. All of these fit through apart from this long one here, but you can be smart and do it half and half with that one. So all of this will go through a standard sized die cutting machine. You just have to do your extra tricks and magic with this bottom one here, but it is possible. Okay, so you get different ways that you can decorate your boxes. So we can go for the toolbox side here. So we have like the hammer, the saw, the pliers, the screwdriver. There's some nuts and screws here as well, bolts. I think those are nails actually. And here we have a sewing theme as well. So we have the safety pin, the spools of cotton here, and there's another one up there top there, scissors. Oh, there's a spanner here for the top. Then we have some needles, pins, and a thimble there. So there's loads of different ways that you can decorate that, and we even have a trellis here, and this is the supporting corners as well, these bits here. So you get quite a few things in here. So the only thing you are going to need to add are these little mini brads here. I just have a little pack here that I got from eBay. Just type in mini brads and you should have a nice selection come up. And you're going to be needing 8 of these to complete that project. So that is the Cantilever box, and I've made 2 completely different looking boxes depending on what you go for. So I've used my new paper card, my new cardstock on this one, and just ordinary cardstock on this one there to make a plain toolbox. So that is the Cantilever Box Die Set. And last but not least, I don't have any examples because I haven't got that far yet. We have the big bow die set. So this is going to look absolutely lovely on the suitcase if you're making like a girly suitcase, or even a boy suitcase as well. A nice little bow tie there on the boy suitcase, and again it will look really nice on this lovely bowler style doctor's bag. And as you can see, there's loads of different shapes you can go for. You can even top it with a butterfly shape as well, but there will be plenty of examples to see. So everything you've seen today is available at Craft Stash. The links for everything will be down below, and there's also international delivery as well. So please keep a lookout. Please make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss out on any of the tutorials coming up. I've got tutorials for all of these now. I've made them all apart from the doctor's bag, which I'll be going live to put this one together. And if you are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell button. I don't normally say hit the bell, but for this one, if you don't want to miss any of my live shows, make sure you hit that bell, and then as soon as I go live you'll be notified. But I do try and give a little bit of warning anyway, you know, before I go live, so that you know it's coming up. But as I'm at home now quite a bit, and I'm guessing everyone else is going to be home for quite some time, there's some extraordinary things going on at the moment in the world, so we're all at home. I will be going live a lot more often. So yes, so this is my brand new collection. This is the Handbag and Gladrags collection, and I'm really excited about it, and I will see you again very soon in my next video.